Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
Old price they were not going to pay. Sir. They will pay them the new price. Yes, and you know, one follow up. Now one making sure say monitoring and evaluation but the black man will always cut corners and find convenience for money. Or crisis about when you bro or try so fixing. That is the time I'm for the first one or and then I think the World Bank can drop a very damning way be about say oil cocoa price be drop more. Sir. And I make a sure say Africa time soon for us to rewrite our books. Cause cocoa no Alaska ye produce. Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire anya hwe wiase cocoa nyina ye produce 60 to 70%. The obisan say adent na yentimi determine your price. Na obi na tena ba bi kasa meto ne sei. Ko 1 ton sa cocoa ni so be we ana be yam kwan. Cocoa kwan na ukome de wa oba ekosku na wasa wonsa mama no so ko nkwe. Because yentimi add value to it. Oko oil space na sa OPEC those countries na oil producing companies countries na come ho bom and o ma constitute that OPEC omo no determine kwan oil no your model how much they want to sell and they are even speculations alone it will trigger price now you say you run the US war actual shortage in yamayo but they anticipated a possible shortage. Not price in number 120
because almost a uniform.
Yeah, I will make money because they produce the oil. And what besides added in Africa, Ghana, yeti ye cocoa, no Cote d'Ivoire cocoa over the year from Kwame Nkrumah pencil basin there. Yet they bet me and say a swap cocoa no go bag him. Now bottom no crana ye the cocoa no gum no, ya sign quakra. Because we had a jute factory here. That's why I want at there so. Kwame Nkrumah pencil.
GM crab a year be war at there so.
And say agu. So sana see bottom no kra na ye de cocoa no gum no yeswa ya kotofra bonten na de aba na amanfo da ye business me be ka kire o e ye fancy under MPP cocoa board ya the contract no amanfo to be supply cocoa bottle sa the ye here in the next 5 years nyina no na kwabra na etwigu dem and the value addition wo he cocoa processing company na djuma so on process cocoa no for a period say be ya ye we no ye we na yasesa ne nkonwa ne TV go abonten ye ton okay yes so the 300 million
PBC
yes PBC near there
produced by company
good nti omo no omo de ka ana na ye o hye omo ne ma nti Alaska e cho say ye ana sa ne ma we sa Annoh-Dompreh se ho anam mo ye sa cocoa propaganda ana make say you see these people in terms of the intellectual horizon they are sitting in the gutters. Oh. And they see everybody at that level. Now Alaska cannot cry. These minds shouldn't even be sitting in parliament. Agini say should not be in parliament. And if we are not progressing, you should understand why. Because a lot of the people sitting at the higher pinnacle of power should rather be lying in the gutters. Oh yes. Alaska na agree the boy mine. Agree because baby it is a CIA. Yenjanjin to mu say nyina ya failure ho. That is why we don't determine cocoa price. And then no biti ba bi na what determine. And na what is say hui. And na ababeduru ba bi. President no tia konwa no say nipa na omodo cocoa no. It's unfortunate. Enti me koton a me discard nyina be bro mo. Wo say ya fanze onya hwe na ese otua mo na say so me nim
also uncle G bailout.
No, I'm from a talk no cotton or hefa.
Uncle Tom Abuofo.
Nyansa bia nim. Enkurase politics no munim nkurase no moye. Na dia ya no say nipa na omoye san politics ni chiro omo no kwa edipa omo adwemu do omo adwemu bie chan nipa na ono na ose so kwakwaya sa de no. Okay. And it's sad. We need to come back to the table na yanka say ya failure ho as a country. Was Argentina 60 years after they produce cocoa, yentimi add value to it. Dear nebetimi aye add value, na yen so cocoa ngubotom fan kwa bonten koton, sika ye to cry nibi. Na say yare. Cocoa na ye yankasa ye de no. Sika yede tokra fi farmers ono oman ne nibi over the years syndicated. Osa nipa na wo to amana kwakoton na sama abosia enti ye no maka to say ye goro boys o oh koko ye goro boys ye medeman sika wo de to nya wo de wo san de kwakoma nipa na to anu atibia ma na ye fans nya goro boy na ye na ye den na sa niema we kwabra ne ote parliament enya worried about not office obetimi da politics akwa catch koko farmer say na ye pension ma 3000 and John Mahama be no mamu say John Mahama no koko no ye fan say otowi a odukogu ni dem no ono akwa ton na boden na watisika ni bi abra farmer say
na sisika no kra e was on the akoto play maku 4 and you see aya omubu aya audience ni say omu ni answer
and I make as say 1990 politics na ye fan say omu free say ye free ha ntino amanfo bedi achi no they still think say that is the politics. That politics is still relevant today, and is the reason why these conversations don't survive within the social space.
That's right.
Because the young people coming today, in as much as they may be affiliated to political parties, some appreciate it, that the political intelligence now they really want to understand the issues or be some questions. Issues no na better say what issue na say answer about making a dream or making a dream. Alaska, me media say you na say subsequent governments ya bow your head in shame. Say you fairly yentimi add value to cocoa. Na so obitimi nya oil ba kopeno to me capitalize etimi de yeye. First o kan Saudi Arabia the anima ne say omode nema katakata omo anima hala kubaru ne nasefo no amanfo ko Mecca wo enne Saudi Arabia is a model city. Omo bia city ne apa ne everything in America no they are replicating same.
In Saudi Arabia
when they did this emre bi beduru ama yenya your friend say casino ni nasefo nyina o Saudi Arabia enne.
Because I'm not to
exactly, but and it's a model city. Everything go to Dubai. Look at some of the Arab countries. Oil and omo that's some destiny. You obi wo ha say sika ye de ye investment kwa ye dibi. Ndide bia kwabra ne neba na oba betu. Okọ Iran and Saudi Arabia omo oil no. Na we for na netu UK. Any Americans na no mutu. When they took over and nationalized it, and they decided, okay, you have the expertise we don't have. So this is what you're going to do. You be high more. Mumetu nti ene pesi ne okọ Saudi Arabia reg no so mu gunso no so mutu we no nyina ya either American or UK company. Omro mutu. Na wo wia na etua aka na waje na oil.
Okay.
Otua oka na waje na oil. Na already determine the price how much obaton no. And that is what is financing the economy ne de omo ye. Ye de no enye ye na yetu. Obi na etu na wa maye ye say royalty. Wa maye we because me say asi ye yare
the contractor mambanuku for musa
o ma 5% o we ma 10% na ya je atum
and most grand about over
yes but oil no ye de I say and services and expertise be any asasi so wuntimi nko high emfanye and then the companies grana outgrow to us. That is why you hear franchising in as a form. A long chain of companies in their carbon services that I can render. Alaska betting so young partner and you'll be back Hosa Ivan. Me perform them into supplier within the franchise. Alaska betting supplier amount. Obiban also or pursue way betting a supplier amount. And you never can boom no need to be supply BBR.
And within the same company.
Within the same ecosystem. Yes. But uranium, I catch us as one of the most radioactive for you among for the year. As very powerful. Okay, your friends saying, Uncrofo Mupian and Pia by young farmers saying, Crya Bishop Mupian Motona de Neje.
That's right.
Okoha. Sa, your friends saying, Materiano, and will say tam. They don't determine price. Quabra never tam co France. No. The open or the amount because Ojaya we are now way and day. We need answer with the yard bia. And the way and the day. And say a waste for you a waste or not the quiet of the man or cotton way then the sicker. And that is why I'm a catcher said the South Africa for any young class the same sense. This is the time for Africa to come together, pool resources together. Now you're making sure, sir, how do we commercialize some of these near my yawa not among ourselves, no? Yes, you bet me rise it to a level of our potential, bet me match your potential. Sane money in them here. na kwabrane nam chen na sa politics we ya emfa kwan mu enye we na papa for mo she coat na asefo e no mo advance say there so almost say President Mahama anya dan ontu akoko for ne sen na can you give what you don't have?
I almost say uncle Jibusia now from betu akoko for no onfanto na also say want to me 3,000 na do janu hosa na otono sa na onko ton hinisika no onfanso so ko
nji me catch say adwene ye gata mo adwene ye mfa mo man ya you should understand
now,
so you understand why Ghana suffered a lot exactly cocoa board na nkasa omuja na ho no look at the cocoa board e go through.
And when no like if an unlikely event Dr. Baumia baby be a minister of health.
Yeah. Na make say politics in there say be wunim nyansa akura betima baby bi ape o. Oh yeah. Oh, na Alaska. Na say microphone nyina didi post pen.
Sir.
Your politics in there wunim nyansa akura you can rise to become whoever you want to become. But the here say wunim obi na wadam for the obi. And now wo sika na dia mo obi na wa sponsor obi. It's all. So African politics, has nothing to do with a person being intelligent or not. No. Anything I hear brave. Nanka panyini bitimi for microphone or kasana esenka wo chire bobo na som na wa fa na to atwene baby. Oh yes. Because nyansa nka ho politics na ye no ha no kakra bi na benya nipa no kasa wuze o nipa we dey na asefo no quarter don't find its level. They say there. That is Africa for you. And the two mina a bridge in no. Yeah, bridge to me about choice me channel. And them channel metal so.
Now they are telling us the table with 10. If the table 10s,
yeah, na obi a wunyanya to me. Na say bi wunim nyansa wunyanya to me no. The odi aya Ghana for no we dem fie. Relationship kwano is broken. Unyam fexe, you are thinking about revenge. Unya to me na the other by they are not thinking about unya to me na problems or solve. And no sign in China or your propaganda. Alaska and America say MPP their bread on my bread. Because as our politics went on by in opposition there. Sanka and 2000 and Kabe far more. Send then once a happy emotions and sentiments. Okotana, ya feel kokuna kotana can because radio no so. Obi anywhere or counter their walker. Na ye de in some shame grass for team now what's in almost spread them about ne. Oh boy. The new media will distill this propaganda. They will set the record straight. They will explain. That is why some of us are here. We will put meaning to the fact. Propaganda will be exposed. We will make sure that by the time a Ghana make a political decision, they will be making that decision from an informed perspective.
Exactly.
All the information is up to the person or no one decided what to. But say I'm what feeding people with propaganda and lies. Now I capitalize on that for partisan expediency. You lie bad. Empha. No. But because these people you see in parliament, how many of them even have voices in the for no? People don't even follow them. You understand? So you cannot control the narrative. You cannot. To be safe, stick to the fact. Make logical analysis. Now, you see, in political communication, sometimes it is not even only about speaking to the fact, but it is about grounding the argument on the basis of logic and reasoning.
That is it.
Should make sense.
Make sense.
Now, not many cases may interview about judge and judgment and make about special prosecutors and watching the prosecutorial power. My catcher said, so oji free, oji prosecutorial power nation in sema. Uncle Tom could do an Uncle Tom Bofre. Special prosecutor because as long as the act na a garden or no attain constitutional legitimacy, I'm on any default position investigation anyway, at least grant them that and tell them say whenever the age M-Pesa will continue they can discontinue. That alone ends there.
That's it.
And he always when you take it from whichever contest now the social contest, it should make sense to people. If it doesn't, you need to pull back and make sure say you do the right thing. So Alaska, I think say there should be MPP need your mu idea at this time no munyansi kwan mu. And I think that President Mahama should stay focused, and as long as he continue to deliver on his mandate, Ghana for their shining sir. Because the overwhelming victory actually how Ghanaians became so much convinced or no bit in solve problems in and I think he need to stay focused and deliver on that particular mandate. for me, I am so far impressed about things the way at Nemeko. It doesn't mean that challenges will not come because he's not an angel. What I said, these challenges will come. But you see, challenging about how you rise out of it. For instance, now Ukraine, Russia war by the taxes in us for the good so Obinso dear, Iran, US buy is the biggest we cry by so that is the leadership differences and then as for them. And some of these things you might think it doesn't matter, but it does. Very, very, very significant in governance sense. And for me, I think that these people have demonstrated sufficiently say, Omono, the winning your best, say they are saboteurs. I didn't say, Nankabo who's a man for them social media jubilative because light off. They forget to say, if there is somebody who has made significant investment in the energy sector of this country, so far as the political history of this country is concerned, it's no other person than John Mahama as president. And if you are, your friend saying, fully furnished with this fact, I undisputed. Now, Kotana Saupo, dear why? I know too free say, John Mahama Nyanya ya, Emo Numum na the brigadier of Dumso. Diana, oh yeah, 8 years now better now. So, Alaska and Americano, you see what you must begin to throw questions to people. Media for that's what they should do.
But you see, no, they go to the people like and they come back. Because could you believe that it came to a time, MIA's restructuring. We wrote to them, almost afternoon show they will not come. No. Because over Tenasiwa, Ebiani said, I'm a woo voice. Why? Now, what trust no MPP? Now, my bomb a woo voice actually. So,
and President Mahama was so smart in promising cocoa price, he never told people in monetary terms how much he's going to pay. Because he knew, say, your friend said, you cannot give what you don't have.
Exactly.
And he or say, I'll pay you 70% of the FOB price.
So whatever amount, amount
70%. And then he's paying you 90% of the, and the like, you see, it doesn't make sense. And that is the argument the opposition espousing. And I mean, sometimes I don't blame them. Because you have allowed them walking free, talking nonsense. And that is what will happen. That is why I make us say, Attorney General, so no making sure, say, Nipa or deserve to have their day in court, should have their day in court. Because that is the only way we can trim down on some of this emerging nonsense. And yes, sir, Omono, your mother surround a pa, they will just to be heard. But you see, that politics in Alaska come.
That's right.
That is why some of us are still here. We will continue to punch the intellectual loopholes, in some of these rowdy argument people seek to put across in the name of partisan politics. What the bar your best pursue. That is our job.
Ivan J. Innocent. Mami King kind messages kakra abba. This takes us to 24 minutes to the top of the 5 p.m. Na Quincy Jones Edward Finima on Alaska yada say ewe dwuma we o se abani yatuma wo but still as ye kwa apono so vote ne emma wo ma yentuma Alaska the don na onko so confirm ra yada say when should you odi aba o se Alaska yada say o se Ivan aka efa OSP asem no o se ka tell ni say really no yanji prosecutorial powers edv OSP ho nemom omo afam say OSP no any total independent prosecutorial powers and you see me let Ivan. I think that Ivan one year at the mouth. Reverend Josiah anyway fi Bechile or say last coming in chat the man when you Ivan or see there be Ivan Tenasia or Magana for who you call or see MBB a man you call need there. Makachire na makachire mu pense wo mu ya mambofo o man sai for na hwini wo mu trim na de bia no wo mu tena se applanning no be no de se aman ne se ya wo mu susu enum no benya power no ma ba be di o se mu nkoso na mu nye duma papa fama o man Ghana Reverend Josiah Enoch we fi asamanka se o se so hwe eye ohawa aba ye nyina ma wo de sem ni eduma mu a Yenina na afa ye ho na awose yenya botre na womo mu ye dede no na jo mahama be yembisa wo mo se die na wo mu ye ajo mahama baya waba be say no. Also the in charge the Eastern Regional Chairman Dr. Mark Oliver Kevo and Charles Nyame, incoming Deputy Regional Organizer Enoch Edwinfi Asaman Kase and Odibaye. I was also going to do the about 0541 82 5106. Majibre na making kind in also Ediama high on 92.3. Ahana Ghana Kasahana Pimpin Masani a dom. Enyina ensu etie wo ba making kind edi amount na bibia so ayakama. Ivan, any other matters?
Alaska, I think that there is something trending on social media. Me person me can have some of our course. Yes, a Kasoa baby and mama. Mother and their mother and baby hospital. Then that's for them. Yes, I think I'm a partner me can be. So narrative in social media and I also. So I will employ the health minister to constitute an investigation defense committee or mother full fact in the
mother and child.
Mother and child, okay. So na you who dear cost because in some nados be brave and I'm said am I yabam. So the family is also communicating a lot. And sometimes there is a different account in as for mom for air. But I think that the meti and say nipa corner say kwa ni cesarean section.
Okay.
Yako cutting a year crown because for some reasons on to me and yet through SVD. And you know, by hospital no it deny reason say recovery room no money bed. I don't want to believe that. I'm saying so because no normal person at the hospital, a doctor or no, I'm not sure. So I don't want to believe that. Because I don't know whether you've heard a different version. Because that is what I've heard.
That is what I've heard.
Yes, because Alaska, for somebody, young Kasoa being conquered cesarean session from a hospital, no, it could be an emergency. So if it is an emergency, and I say maybe the lower hospital no could not establish the reason for some reason you know so or go to another hospital if you want an urgent need for cesarean section or whatever but say oba this particular hospital now upon examination in as for nipa no hu say oh here cesarean section it has to be done because it becomes an emergency. Won't win say recovery bed no that can never be a reason because I think some people must go to jail. But I don't want to believe that. Okay. Because reasons man for cesarean sections in a year and a dozen. Come catch us obi oha your friend is saying a man be her naturally no or pelvic, you know, a android. Okay. Like a male kind of way, a Mumbai in the akurati intimate from okay. And the no sa no your child scan you who say akraniti so your friend be cephalopelvic disproportion akraniti eso chain or no pelvic intimate supia and no straightforward you need to do CS nena se for no I don't know what that and obi so ha onya hypertension preeclampsia that kind of way now or way now can so go through SVD which is a spontaneous vaginal delivery or go through that process one way one lose na be lose okay. And in such instances, you know. So if all these conditions were ripe, I call it for emergency CS to be done. I'm not sure say any doctor or any nurse Ebeka say your friend is saying bed in the holy record. No, what the hell? No. Nobody. And Alaska is our hospital. Now say we record one maternal death. I do more doctors and nurses because they set up a committee. Okay. You need to appear before a committee to go and answer why this happened, how care now render to person, you know. So the time the person die, you need to walk through. So really? A nightmare for a nurse and a doctor, or a pregnant woman, or a negligence. I don't want to believe so say that. And I say, BB, I don't want to. And America say some investigation must be conducted. Now you know the full fact. Because so we are nurse and now we are midwife. Now we lose obi a onyema. Hospital nebi omon kanchiro. A whole lot. You appear before a committee. Because we are all seeking to reduce maternal death. And then as a forum. So I don't want to believe. I mean can't say no credit.
because
it's possible.
Speculation, no.
Yes, but I don't want to believe that Obia, yeah, Ohia emergency care. Some crass 70 or Colebu, Obi, Quabrania Tina Cofano or Pine Home, Edna to come mobility, Edna Baby Drew Hospital. Not Quabranis only bed in Tia, Sa Adena Caucus saying. Investigation as a saying nothing has happened, and we she see now send a cocoa you before so we don't learn our lessons. Because that particular issue, I'm expecting the full investigation, to be made public. Now you see, no to before. So in this particular instance, like I'm saying, sir, I am not disputing the account of the family, but maybe I'm I don't person who kwanya. We were hospital, yes, say, oh, here emergency CS. Now you see, adanya recovery bed. No bed, does it even make sense? Does it? It doesn't. So I think, sir, we need to know what actually happened, because the area no so you're careful. Young kasa institution so you say no, because obi ani obi quite suspicion in as for no mistakes in as for happen, but genuinely obey sa niema we ama no. And you see, obi oha okwa for the first time. Birth come with a lot of pains you need to go through. That one no, and sometimes obi free if you know do what you kwa. That's or her pain na the panada holu coma. You might think say be a nurse final one and as for Alaska. You see, more pain medication or more administer sometimes it be so intense. I want farm one you careful so now the command pana. You can throw the person into your fences spasm one way and not a course the so carefully most of them you the efficiency so now you the analgesic now gum. Okay. Now draining through some baby reduce pain, but it will not take away the pain. So when you go and you see somebody groaning in pain, part of the process because I can't baby or descended the person has another one so or detach from the placenta, about from or descended, and then you now crash or you detach your abandon as a form. You feel pains and then as a form, and some are young because anyway the nurses can administer and adjust it as for to mitigate, but most of it will wear off. So when you go and you see people going through that particular pain, but sometimes, the attitude of some of the nurses, because you need to be with the person, give them assurance, explain certain things to them. Some people will also psychologically know how to deal with some of these things. So as if and the impression they get, and they say, "Oh, go through pain." Okay. What does that make? So I think that is one issue. About one too many. We need to, because you see, you to come and obi kwada hospital. You find a ambulance. You got to kill him. Besin ne. Hey.
Dedi kama amena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.